So hopefully that's all fixed, right? Yeah, good, maybe. All right, cool. So sorry for the delay on this one today. Things kept happening. Technical issues, phone calls, stuff, things, people, whatever. So, hey, welcome to another live edition of the Daily Delete. Chances are pretty good. I'm not going to do the live format anymore. I'm just not satisfied with how it's working out for me. Much as I like restream, there's limitations to it, and I feel it like I should probably just I don't know. It's just awkward for me, weird and awkward. Like I don't even know if you guys can fully see the screen here. Yeah, I can't really see that too well. Terrible, terrible. We're gonna we're gonna we're gonna change that somehow. Okay, I guess we can kind of see this. Whatever. Moving forward. So hi, I'm Jay. This is my Facebook page, and this is the Daily Delete. And what I do is I go through um, my Facebook of 13 years, calendar day by calendar day, and then I read the comments or read the posts, read the comments, make comments, and then just delete everything at the end of it all. Because I mean, it really didn't mean much. Like it's so yeah, I don't know, social experiment, something, something. I'm still really like sick from yesterday too. Like I'm just not feeling better yet. So and I got a lot of stuff I got to do soon. So I'm like trying to uh, make myself feel better again with homeopathic medicine. And by homeopathic medicine, I mean like chicken pot pie and wearing a knit cap. I should be drinking whiskey too, but I don't have any whiskey, so too bad. Anyways, on with the show. On this day 12 years ago, I'm much better now, thank you. So, uh, for those of you who are just joining and don't remember this, Facebook about 12 years ago had this weird thing where its status input box was um, like it was a third person thing, um, but they don't do that anymore. So now your previous posts look like weird. I, I don't know. That's what happens when you change data and you don't follow through. I don't know. Just no planning. I mean, what do you expect? This Facebook was created to like rate how hot chicks were in college. So are you surprised by how things are now? Um, on this day 12 years ago, high school buddy of mine, Jennifer Mays, um, posted a thing about seeing movies. This was back when Facebook had notes. I think they still have notes, but I don't think anyone does. Actually, you know what? I don't think they do notes anymore. I think they phased that out. Um, I wouldn't even know where to go to look that up. Anyway, thanks for the tag, Jen. Sweet girl, right? Her and her twin sister were pretty awesome. On this day 10 years ago, today UPS hates me. Tonight I will post a bunch of artwork. Tomorrow I will finish the living room. Pretty sure I did all that. Who knows? Let's see. Yesterday I made a comment about some woman who was like, didn't, she wanted to friend me. And I was all like, I don't want to be friends with you. And she asked why. And it was in my info that I really don't, I need like a certain level of quality from, like, I have standards. She didn't meet the standards. And then she got real mad, so she blocked me. And then she unblocked me, and now she's been sending me private messages. I kind of wish I could like dig through my account and try to find that dude. I couldn't even imagine scrolling through 10 years of private messages to try to find out who this person was. 10 years ago, stupid headache. I'm doing nothing tonight. No likes, comments, or shares. So either no one ever saw this or Facebook did not retain that data. Thank you, Facebook. We'll never know. Attention nerds. In a few months, I'm dropping $1,000 on a new desktop PC for school, signing up for 3D design and animation. What's good out there? Stuff's good out there. I'll just leave it at that. Look at me blasting through these posts. I don't care. Just because I'm tired. I don't care. 9 years ago today, Death Race 2000 is now available on Netflix Instant. Netflix Instant was this thing where, like, back if you wanted something from Netflix, you would ask them to send you a DVD or Blu-ray, but they also offered a streaming service called Netflix Instant. So, my how times have changed. Anyways, yeah. If you love cars and you love killing and you love people who kill with cars, and by people I mean Nazi girl, Sylvester Stallone, really gay hosts, and very horrifyingly pre-omniscient sci-fi. Holy shit! Who knew that the sci-fi writers '70s weren't so far behind? Weird that we live in a '70s sci-fi movie nowadays, right? Like game show host presidents, and I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like Demolition Man or something. Um, Let's see. It's just lightly raining in Philadelphia. There's a gray mist thick in the air, and the trolleys squeal against rails as they slide by. It was kind of cool, man. Like I lived right on a trolley line, so every once in a while you just hear the squeaking of the wheels as they went past. It was cool. Um, Philly's garbage in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways it's really one of the best cities out there, and one of the best things they got going for themselves is the public transportation. Like their trolley system was banging, dude. Okay, well, hello there, new PC. Well, new to me. Hugs Boxin. Boxin is like elite internet slang for PCs. Um, and there's my sister. So you got another PC besides the one I gave you? And it's like, yeah, someone just sent pieces out of the whatever. Great talk. I just found out the best cheesesteak hoagies in all of Philadelphia. Where? Everyone asks. My goddamn kitchen. That's right, dude. Trust me, I make some amazing cheesesteaks. I use actual steaks and stuff like that. Real cheeses, real bread. The secret to a good cheesesteak, and I will tell you this now. If you're kind enough to be watching, I will tell you the secret to a cheesesteak. The bread. You could have some trash cheese on there, and you can have some trash steaks on there, and all that. But dude, if your bread is not top quality, it's gonna be terrible. Oh, seems like one of my streams is having a connection issue. Oh well. Anyways, Amoroso bread is probably the absolute best bread you can use for a Philly cheesesteak. Um, they service the Philadelphia area, and if you want to find them outside of Philadelphia, I don't know what to tell you. I think they do airlift bread out. If you want to look them up and check that out, the only food chain I've seen out there that has Amoroso bread on a regular basis, believe it or not, is Philly Connection. I know they're down here in Georgia. They're probably in other places. Like, no joke, dude. It's the real thing. You go to Philly Connection, you are getting real cheesesteaks, which it blows my mind because it's a chain. And usually chains are just garbage. America's Deli is pretty good too. Okay, cool. So 7 years ago today, my buddy Xavier, who is a funny fucking dude, posted a thing. He goes, "Right, grow the fuck up under the first Instagram photo you see. You'll be surprised at how accurate your statement is." True goddamn story. Like, just try it. I dare you, random. If you got like, I don't know, 3,000 fucking Instagram followers, just open up your Instagram, look at your feed, and just write, "Grow the fuck up." And I'm telling you, I should turn that into a mini series, huh? Put that on my vlog. People's reactions to me posting weird shit on Instagram. Like that one time I was helping this alternative model celebrate her birthday by sending her videos of cake farts. I don't know why I remember that. I don't even remember who it was, but man, she hated it. Anyways, I don't care if it's a little chilly out. Let's open some windows and turn the music up really loud. Listening to The Glorious Dead from The Heavy. Yeah, great song. I definitely recommend the band. I recommend the album. Thank you, Jolie, for liking that. Rest in peace. And it's not even chilly out now. Like, I'm in Georgia, and it's actually real nice out. So this is good. On this day 7 years ago, according to a Transformers comic, Mark Twain successfully fought off a Decepticon named Ravage in 1867. Is there nothing this man cannot do? Yeah, and this is the sort of stuff that happens in my head. Like when I'm thinking about stories and ideas for movie scripts and comic books and stuff like that, it's like Mark Twain fighting robots. Like, dude, there's something that's wrong with me. Oh, look at this. Lauren Russell, one of my online moms, she goes, "The inside of your head sometimes reminds me of the Great Library of Alexandria, Egypt, if it was an amusement park." True story. Funny. Absolutely. Like, dude, I am the funniest person I know sometimes. And also the most humble, if you're not aware. Also, fun fact about that comment that Miss Russell had made, actually, my daughter is named after the Library of Alexandria. So, there you go. 7 years ago today, we lost Harold Ramis, comedy icon and legend. Um, Best known for, I guess, Ghostbusters and Stripes. Also wrote a bunch of films. Yeah. Oh well. So, man, 7 years ago already? Jeez. Okay. Story of my life. Daughter is finally asleep, and as soon as I sit at my desk to work, I realize how exhausted I am. That is fatherhood, and that's how we roll here. Two people are watching this. Thank you, people who are watching this. Let me turn on the chat in case you feel like you want to chat. We can chat. So cool. Okay, on this day 6 years ago, who knows? Who knows what this was? I have no idea. Like maybe I can click on it, open a new tab, and see. Let's see. What is it? Nope, can't see it. It's not there because Facebook. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that because I leave the empty ones there, like because it's funny. So after I delete all of my Facebook, it's just gonna be every few weeks there's a blank status. Maybe one day archaeologists will find it and be like, "Who is this nerd?" Okay, it's a picture of my daughter. Isn't she adorable? I think that might be a selfie she took actually. It's on my time op, so it's out there somewhere in the universe. 6 years ago today, things are happening. Welcome, Jason Thompson, aka Jacob Samdi, to the casting cauldron. So here's a fun little story. Keith Bailey is a scam artist piece of shit. And one of the things that, and I'll just flat out say it because, yeah, like, whatever, dude, fight me. You can fight me about it. So he would do this thing where he was just kind of like, he would quote unquote like hire actors for his projects. And by hire actors, I mean have sex with them. You can tell there's a type. He is that type. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all those pictures up there of stuff that he has not done. Anyways, so he's a scumbag piece of shit who lies about his what he does and what he's able to do. His resume and portfolio is completely falsified. He so he cast me to be in his movie. I am not his type, so there was no casting couch, and I guess, he made me a part of the Casting Cauldron, which was his casting company, which is a terrible name for a casting company, but at least the word casting was in it, so that's good. And by casting company, I mean he made me pay $35 for an account on 1-800casting.com, and that's all he did. Never any casting calls, never any recommendations, didn't send anything my way, nothing about lessons or acting classes or like, dude, he was about as useful as tits on a bowl, or about as useful as a truckload of dead rats in a tampon factory. And it was like, it was just a complete waste of time. So congrats on doing that, I guess. So funny story, there is no longer a casting cauldron because apparently, and you could go verify the story yourself. One of the dudes in my casting company was hired to be on Avengers or Captain America or something like that. And I guess he posted the news about being a background extra on a Marvel production on his Instagram. And then Marvel sent Keith Bailey a letter saying, so I guess the lawyers contacted this dude and was like, you can't post that. You got to take that down. And he's like, okay, whatever. Not believing that lawyers would use Instagram or go on Instagram or whatnot. And so he said whatever. So I guess they decided to never hire him for a Marvel production ever again. And then, so Keith Bailey's claiming that Marvel, the production, whatever production company is behind Marvel, I don't even know anymore. Like Disney. Anyway, so apparently the lawyers of Marvel contacted Keith Bailey and said, "Your person that we hired as a blurry background for 64/8 is not deleting his Instagram, so we're going to blacklist your casting company." Being in the industry, you probably know how this works, and that's probably not how that worked. So anyway, once again, Keith Bailey fucks up something real bad and then blames it on everyone else but himself. Good job, Keith. Okay, look at this. Happy Leonard. What's this? Let's turn this up.
My last husband, Howard, told me about $1 million at the bottom of the Savvy neighborhood. Let's go get it.
That looked pretty cool, right? Look at me. I've never seen it because I've never had Sundance TV, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and write that down. Here's me pretending to write it down because as soon as I stop broadcasting, I'm gonna forget it. Anyways, I lost all my viewers. That's what I get for watching videos while broadcasting a video. What's it called? Happen Leonard? I really should write this stuff down. Sometimes following your heart means losing your mind. I was right 5 years ago, and I'm still right now. Sometimes love makes us crazy. It's not even just love, it's like trying to do stuff like, I don't know, filmmaking. Like, filmmaking makes you crazy. Okay, 5 years ago, it's a chocolate gun. Dude, I don't even have to click on the thing to know what this is a picture of. Let's see. This is disturbing. We have to ask to share with everyone. They really want to know who she is. Call 1-800-9-CAUGHT or fugitive.com. Is there a fugitive.com? Let's look. Ooh, that doesn't look right. I'm not going there. So let's see the photo. Ready? You're gonna love this, I bet. Ooh. Look, there is a girl pointing a chocolate gun at a baby. Like, it's obviously a chocolate gun. Facebook, what's wrong with you? Fugitive.com, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? Like, what, are you scared of the implications? Like, oh, this is promoting violence against children. I mean, if by violence against children you mean diabetes, maybe. It's ridiculous, dude. Like, I'm not one to actually call out PC culture or social justice warriors. Actually, no, I call them out all the time. Like, dude, okay, so I love PC culture, but there is a limit. There is a limit about that. Here is Canada talking about the U.S. election. Let's just say, I don't know. We saw how the elections went. Like, congrats, terrible things happened. 5 years ago today, relationship goals. Like, dude, if we're not drinking pizza, yeah, if we're not drinking pizza and eating whiskey while dressing up in Star Wars stuff, like, are we even a thing? We should be. We are. Look at that. So lovely enough, right? Like, how does this woman eat this pizza with the mask on? The answer is rectally. Okay, so no one saw that joke. That's awesome. My favorite part about this, though, is not so much as the imagery because it's pretty awesome. Like, dude, the AT-AT kills me. I'll just look at the AT-AT like, that AT-AT's getting some pizza. But check this out: 68 comments and 702 shares. This is probably one of the top 3 most shared images I've ever shared in my life. Like, dude, like, I'm hitting the meme lottery right there, right? 702, like 68 comments. And you hit those. Okay, so here's the weird thing about these 68 comments. I'm not even going to load them. It's just people tagging their friends. And I don't understand. Like, so why would you tag your friend on someone's Facebook page when you could just send it to them via instant message? Like, click share and then, like, you know where it is. Like, you click it and then you just share it. Like, share it on your page or send it as a private message. Like, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, 702 shares 5 years ago, and I have yet to get a single Facebook coin out of that. So F you, Facebook. On this day 5 years ago, Breakfast Club turned 30. Okay, so I'm a little late. So congrats, 35 years ago to The Breakfast Club, which is an iconic film. If you did not see it yet, what is wrong with you? Go see it. It is amazing. And for a man who has spent years in Saturday detention, like, it's got a special place in my heart. In the cockles. Okay, so on this day 5 years ago, check this out. So there goes the end of my enrollment year of 800 casting, which I got signed up for under false circumstances. But the good news is my Stan Winston Creature School enrollment year has now officially started. So hell yeah, suck on that. Yeah, the 800 casting thing came and went. Nothing happened out of it. Actually, funny enough, I still get emails. Like, I still get 800 casting emails where they're like, hey, we saw your resume and we want to hire you for this role. Which I don't answer because I really don't want to be on one of those weird murder porn shows where I'm part of the crime recreation segment and it's like me stabbing someone or getting stabbed by someone. Like, I have no interest in that. If you do that, God bless you, I guess. But yeah, so 800 casting, like it will email you about the roles that they want you for, but you can't, if you do not pay the yearly subscription fee, you can't not answer them. But you can get all the information you need to go look up the company and answer to it. I've done it a few times. Yeah, like 800 casting is just garbage. And if you've ever been to their website, you know they're garbage. You know what? Let's try this. 800 casting. Got nothing else going on right now, so I'm gonna dive down the rabbit hole. There you go. Can I still log in? Look at this. Look how terrible this setup is. What's my name? I think I use Crowface there. My password. Oh, jeez, really? Valid password. Oh well. I really don't care. Anyways, you see, like all the, it's just a terrible website. Funny, and like it's such a garbage website that the casting calls I get. I say, look, I live in Atlanta. I'll drive 50 miles, and oh no, you're the best. Thank you, Kyler. Yay, someone's watching. Now I got to stop cursing, which sucks because that's my favorite thing to do in these videos. So anyway, 800 casting. Yeah, like I say, I'm in Atlanta. I'll drive 50 miles. I don't know if the price is right or whatever. They keep sending me like casting calls saying, "Hey, you're a fit for this role in New York or Los Angeles or Wyoming." Like, it's like, you people are just straight up garbage. Also, funny enough, one thing I did learn, yeah, your web is better, buddy. One thing I also did learn about the whole thing, which is funny, is that the casting call rates in different parts of the country are different. Like if 800 casting keeps, oh my God, I'm trying to think about this happening. I'm getting distracted by chat. So if you get a call for a background extra in Atlanta, you get offered 68 over 8. But if you get a casting call offer for New York or LA, you get an offer of 120 over 8. So I'm on to you, Hollywood. Like, you're trash. Okay, speaking of trash, 5 years ago today, I am no longer an admin Geek House Life because another admin didn't like that I have a gallows sense of humor. I was talking about Geek House Life a few days ago on one of these broadcasts. I was like, oh, and I'm banned for humor. Yep, disliking with easy come, easy go. And I won't get 50 notifications a day from guys drooling over female cosplayers. And yes, if you go to Geek House Life, all it is pictures of cosplaying girls. So was it a loss? It was not a loss. So whatever. Stupid place. Facebook pages are just dumb. He's still doing it though. That's 5 years later, and he's still posting like women with body paint pretending to be Incredi-Girl or whatever. On this day 5 years ago, nothing. Who knows? Who knows what happened here? Another nothing. 4 years ago today, true story. Celebrate Halloween, baby. I am Halloween. Yes. Every day is like Halloween. True story. Oh my God, I'm so ready to finish this and eat my chicken pot pie. You don't even know. Like, I'm kind of cramming my way through all these, except for the rants. 4 years ago, joke's on you. This is actually happening. If you can't handle me and my Andy Dwyer, you don't deserve me at my store lord. Store lord? Sturlord. Sorry, his dreamy ads, they're distracting me. So, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, the older I get, the better looking I get. It's so weird. I'm one point, I'm probably going to just fall off the cliff, though, and, like, fall apart. Lose all my hair, lose all my teeth. Get a beer gut. Again. Cat. Freaking cat. On this day 4 years ago, I've seen some shit and I've done some things. If I offer an opinion, know that I earned it. Yes, absolutely true story. I don't just open my mouth about shit I'm making up for. Like, if, dude, I'm going to take the time and energy to say something or respond or whatnot, just know I know what I'm talking about. I do not make up shit. There are enough people out there doing that. Thank you all, 9 people who liked that. So, yeah, know that. Know that. If I say something, I fucking mean it. She said a fuck, yeah. G-Eazy's going through my head now. It's a beautiful thing when you get so comfortable with someone and you realize you're telling them things you've never said out loud before. Like, why do drive up ATM machines have braille? Right? You know it. That's the question. That's something that keeps me up at night. There you go. On this day 4 years ago, people think I go out of my way to piss them off. Trust me, it's not out of my way at all. Anyone who knows me knows me. Like, this is it. I should save that and repost it on Instagram. See if like any angry ex-friends come out of the woodwork. No, you spent a lot of effort pissing me off. No, I didn't. Usually when I'm pissing people like you off, it's straight left, like sitting on the toilet. Oh look, Danny Vasquez, buddy of mine. He's tagging all of our um, uh, Chamber Nightmares Gate haunted house family peoples, talking about his memes and stuff like that. You're so great. Thank you, Danny. You're amazing. Moving to tag anyway. Okay, Dan Rather says we can 3 years ago. We're almost done. Yes. Okay, so we can debate guns, but to all those who mock or lie about the students at Douglas High, to all those who rain vitriol down on the nascent activism of students across the nation, to all those who spread outrageous conspiracy theories, there is no place for you in a civil society. True goddamn story. I love guns as much as the next red-blooded American, but you know what, dude? Like, you talking shit about kids getting killed, you are garbage. You should not be here. You should not be a part of this society. You people who scream all lives matter have shown to me that not all lives matter, because your lives do not fucking matter. So how's that for a little bit of vitriol? All right. Exodus Municipal Waste. Mr. Pickles, Thrashtacular. I don't know if I went to this. I feel like I would have. Municipal Waste. Dude, I've seen like Exodus and Municipal Waste, but that was like 30 years ago, so I can't even wonder what scene that's like. By the way, Mr. Pickles is probably one of the best freaking cartoons of all time. I absolutely recommend it to everyone watching this who is not Kyler, because Kyler's too young. Cat. So they know where it is. Yes, the cat. Yes, buddy. Cat. Okay, so 3 years ago. Thanks to everyone who saw my post last night and showed up to help us move. Thumbs up. So, yeah, I put out a thing on Facebook yesterday about, hey, I need someone to help me move in the morning. I'll give you pizza and beer, and we'll be cool, and blah, blah, blah. And I have specifically helped people move all my life, and probably a few dozen times. And I've helped people move in Atlanta quite a few times, and I've actually helped the same people move in Atlanta quite a few times. Guess how many people showed up to help me move? So I now do not help people move. So you need help moving, you can eat the freshest part of me. And here we go. Look, end of the road. Excellent. Just at 29 minutes, so this will be great. So this is the view from my back porch at my new place. Yeah, dude, like pretty cool, right? This right here in Woodstock, I guess. It was exciting, fun time, except my roommates were complete trash. That story will be unfolding during my daily delete now that it's showing I have moved there on Vivian Way or whatever the hell it was. And yeah, tune in for that adventure. That's going to be great. So that's it. We are done. Let me go ahead and delete that. Great picture too, right? Taken with the iPhone, Samsung S9, iPhone, whatever. I'm done. We're done. We're done. So thanks for tuning in. It's too late to go outside, so just go to bed, kids. All right. Thanks for tuning in.